Yo, what is up, lads? It's the Open World Lover here, and today I just want to make another video getting a little bit more in depth on some things I forgot in my features video. I just want to talk about some changes and additions I really appreciate this game making from the original. Again, I love the original. I love everything about it. It's one of my favorite open worlds. I love the Assassin's Creed franchise, but at the same time, we can't sit here and act like a lot of those games haven't been rushed, that Ubisoft in the past has listened to everything we've said, or that, you know, we haven't waited so long just for a decent Assassin's Creed game. Nonetheless, you know, a remake. But anyways, let me go into those changes that I really do like and some of the additions as well. So, as I mentioned, we can free dive anywhere now. We can free dive off of any big city, off of any little island, free dive in the middle of the ocean. You can see coral, all these beautiful fish. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can see whales or whatnot, but, you know, it's more of a glitch. You gotta get really lucky when you're just free diving by one of those dive bells without actually going through the dive bell. My next one, I can't even believe I forgot this in my last video, but no more Abstergo, guys. No more walking around on a computer pretending you're a Ubisoft employee, having to go up and down the elevator, talk to all these people you really don't want to talk to. And the worst part is you'll literally... I remember playing the original Black Flag. Obviously, in the beginning, you have to, you know, go on the computer, do all that, get the memories, but nothing, and I mean nothing, is worse than you're on the seven seas, you take down a man of war, you take down a big great white, or just you're boarding ships, getting money, getting loot, and then all of a sudden you get pulled out and you're in a Ubisoft office walking around, literally having the most boring 9 to 5 conversations ever. I've actually heard people complain about this too, and it's like, people are complaining that it's not in the game and all, they shouldn't have removed it. Like, it wasn't that bad. It's like, what? Are we tripping here? Like, it was awful. You know, I personally, I'll make a video about it too, but I want an Assassin's Creed 3 remake with no Desmond, with no Abstergo. I don't care. You know, sue me. I know a lot of you guys love Desmond. A lot of you guys love, I guess, walking around offices in the modern day. I truly don't. I love the pirate fantasy. I love being an assassin. It is so much more fun. I'm so happy they removed that because this game just flows a million times better. I honestly wish all the games didn't even have Abstergo because you don't even need it. Just it's like Uncharted. It's like Spider-Man. You know, there's the suspense of disbelief. Just click on the game and play. You know, we don't need this fake backstory of a simulation, Ready Player One-esque. Like, we don't need that. Okay, we don't need to be taken away from all of. That's like, imagine if Red Dead 2, which we got in the background right here. Imagine if you're in a gunfight, you do a cool bounty, all that, and then you get sucked into this, wow, wasn't that fun being Arthur Morgan? Like, let's walk around the office. Like, I want to scratch my eyes out even thinking about that. So I'm so happy that's removed. The game is so much smoother. They added way more content with, of course, the different officers, the 3 officers. They added a bunch of different quests, Blackbeard stuff, Steve Bonnet stuff. 10 out of 10. I'm so happy for that. Little bonus, we get a pet monkey, guys. We get a pet cat or a pet monkey. I mean, I love my pet monkey. I pre-ordered the game, so I got the monkey with the little cute hat on. And he looks amazing. He looks so good when it's me, my skeleton crew, my Captain Morgan outfit. So I love that. Skeleton crew outfit, as I just mentioned. Now you don't have to do all those Abstergo challenges, right? You just had to get 206 bones, which I made a video about. You guys can click on it and learn how to do it the fastest way. But now it's a legendary skin, and it feels super earned because each bone you see on your crew's body, that's a bone you earned. And it's also a good way, too, because when you go hunting, it's a little tedious, but yeah, you get the bones, and you could sell all those skins once you upgrade Edward fully in the crafting menu, so it's a 2-for-1. The captain chessboarding, I love it. Now when you board big ships, whether it's different brigs or frigates, or, of course, man-of-wars, if you don't want to heal, if you don't want to add to the fleet, now you can go into the captain's loot chest and get even more additional loot. You know, it's high risk, high reward. Because if you get out of that battle and you just get ambushed by a bunch of naval boats, then you might die. And I think it saves, but anyways, it's the worst feeling ever getting sunk in this game, obviously. So I just like that more. It's better than just like repairing your boat that's not even damaged. Or again, I like having a bounty on me. I don't want to have to get rid of or lower my bounty. That's not something I truly enjoy, honestly. Also, when you're boarding ships, I love how much better you can swing now. You can kind of swing, move directions, assassinate targets. It was so still in the first game, you know. It just comes down to the fact that the game was rushed. And, I mean, that game was amazing for how rushed it was, in my opinion. But, I mean, we had an Assassin's Creed title the year before, the year after. 2 the year after, actually. And then, you know, those games suffered, too, because they didn't get the time they needed. But, And I love the thing too. Now when you add boats to your fleet, like I only add Man of Wars because I think they just look so badass. But now when you're in your Great Inagua little camp, your little hideout, now when you send out your fleet, you literally can watch them leave the bay. And there's nothing better than watching 4 Man of Wars with pirate flags leaving the bay, knowing that I captured them, they're badass, they're going to get the job done, and that I earned those Man of Wars. So I love that feature a lot. And guys, I like the chests in the first game where you get money and just go around the map and find them on little islands. But I love the chests in this game now because you can find iconic outfits that we used to have in the other game, like the brown cloak or the Captain Morgan outfit or Captain Drake's outfit. I love how it's promoting exploration. You have to actually go out and find all these chests. And that brings me to the next point. We have trinkets now. Trinkets in this game, whether you like them or not, they're here to stay. And they add a lot of cool different things with either more breathing underwater, healing in between combat, or of course the Red Bull trinket, which again, you have to, I've only seen from YouTube videos, right? But I don't know who even found that first, honestly, but they found it. You have to dig it up. It's a cute little trinket. It looks really dope. I believe you get more food and water as you drink it, so your health gets increased a lot more. But again, it's a dope cosmetic and it promotes exploration. I just love how it's more in depth and the world feels more alive that way. So, and next biggest thing, guys, just like the No Abstergo, there's less trailing missions. I'm about halfway through the story. I've only had 3 or 4 trailing missions, and 2 of them, you can just kill the guy instantly, and there's no failure. It doesn't change anything. You just go right to the warehouse now. I did the boat one. I was worried how that would work, but, I didn't get spotted anyways. But even when I did kind of get spotted, I took out the enemies. The boats kept rowing. There wasn't an auto fail. I didn't have to restart from checkpoint 1. We don't have to hop rooftop to rooftop with snipers everywhere, always spotting you, always auto-failing you. That is such a great feature that was taken away. And again, I've seen people complain about that. They're like, oh, it takes away the blood. It's like, what? What do you mean it takes away from the stealth or takes away from the challenge? Like, no, this game's challenging enough. I don't want to get auto-seen. Especially, the biggest complaint about this game, too, is like, I'm talking about Resynced here, where you do get spotted really easily in this game. It's kind of annoying at times. They said that at nighttime or if you're in shadows, it's harder to get spotted. I personally don't feel that way. That's the only negative kind of thing I have about this game. I feel like you get spotted so easily in this game no matter what. It's a lot harder to just quick fire sleeping darts, and berserk darts don't seem to kill people, at least when I tested it, so maybe I'll test it again. But anyways, thank God they got rid of the tailing missions, because, dude, there was like 15 in the other game, or at least it felt that way. It's like, at least halfway through the story in that game, you had about like 6 or 7, literally 6, 7. Like, that's not fun at all. And you'd auto-fail. They were so long. The NPCs always do the thing where they turn around, stare at you for like 10 seconds, but that really felt like 10 minutes. And it's like, yo, like, go away. It's just immersion breaking. It's not fun. It's not really what I want. And brings me to the next feature, a small feature. It's been in a few of the RPGs, but you could auto-follow people now. So now when Steve Bonnet's walking at 1 mile an hour and he's holding a big crate of items, you don't have to walk right next to him with your controller in hand. Now, you just hold X, hold A, whatever it is, Xbox, PS5. You can go on your phone, you can go get a snack, you can drink some water, you can just enjoy the scenery like I did in Havana when I first did the auto-follow. Same when you have to follow Blackbeard or all the other, Templars. It's just way better, guys. It's a great quality of life change. I hope that never goes away. I love the rope dart being implemented way earlier in this game, too, in the story when James Kidd gives it to you. Because it was way too late in the last game to the point where I didn't even care. I didn't even use it. I mean, it is a really OP tool, and I still don't use it too much in this game right now, but maybe it's just from the fact that it's always been a late-level unlock, and I don't think it should be, We should have the power of fantasy. We should have the different things. And look, guys, there's the Man of Wars in the background. That looks excellent. I mean, so I just looked at the screen, just wanted to tell you guys about that. But yeah, it's like, it looks so fucking cool. I love seeing that in the game. See how earlier rope dart, of course. It's been in the last few games too, but you can visualize weapons, I remember in the OG Black Flag, there were some swords I liked, there were some pistols I liked, but ultimately, they looked awful. Like, a lot of the designs, like, I don't want white pistols. I want gold and brown pirate pistols, And I like how now I can use the white pistols, but just change them to the exact one I want. Same with the swords. If I don't like a certain blade, like, I'm using a blade right now that looked like a machete and it looked awful, and I just switched the look of it to this classic pirate look. So, yeah, that's just a way better quality life change too. Controlling day and night cycle, I can't stress this enough. I love how you can just sit down, control the day and night cycle. It's just so much easier. I don't know why I don't really like playing nighttime in games, especially like in Red Dead. I like how offline you could change it. I get online you really can't, but I don't know. It's just at nighttime the world feels less alive to me. There's less to do. I feel like things are a lot harder to see. And my biggest complaint too about this game is the storm system is a little too much at times. Like there's just too many storms, and it affects your ability to travel or fast travel or get back to your base in a more kind of cinematic way. So anyways, I don't know. I wish and I'm glad now that we have the controlling day and night cycle. I wish you can control the storm cycle. Maybe that's a feature. But anyways, it just brings me to the seamless open world. It's so much more seamless. You can actually go in the bays in Havana and Kingston, go island to island. Even the free diving right here with the sharks, it's more seamless. They don't just auto see you unless obviously you're like me and just go right behind them for no reason. I feel like the bull sharks, whenever you dive, this is my other thing too. I like how it's just one big tiger shark and he's really threatening and really cool. I feel like in the last game it was like 4 bull sharks and they'd always spot you. They just swam back and forth over and over again. They were just really annoying to deal with, in my opinion. And it brings me to the controversial topic, which we've talked about multiple times in this channel and in general, but you get full hunting experience now. You get to hunt jaguars and actually battle them with your swords. Same with the crocodiles. The sharks just bite you or you have to dodge them. I did not like the square, X, X, X. The animal attacks you, you can't do anything about it. Or the jaguar hops on you, and if you accidentally press circle instead of square, then he hops off and you can't shoot him because he's too fast, and then he bites you again. Just way too annoying. It's kind of like UFC 4 to 5. UFC 4, when I played it, I hated the whole, like, when you submit someone, it's like the circle little mini game system. It's like, no, get that shit out of the way. It's like, I just want to play the game. And UFC 5, it's like you just get in the position, submit them. It's way more cinematic. You know, it's way more seamless. I just enjoyed it a lot more. So, and that brings me to probably my last point, but it's a good point where the warehouses are revamped now. It's a lot better. It's not on that cooldown system where in the last game, you literally had to look island to island to island to find which warehouse was finally open you can go to. And by the time you did that, it's like, okay, cool. Now you have to wait 24 hours real life for basically another one to give you warehouse loot. And I haven't done too many warehouses yet. I've only done like 2 or 3. So I don't know if they keep respawning over and over again or if you beat them and that's it. But I love how much more variety there is now. Like, you have to listen to guards talk. They're like, oh, that guy snuck off. It was his job to watch this, but the crocodile must have gotten him. So you have to go to the crocodile and the dead body. There's another one where a girl is like, oh my God, like he hit me and ran this way and that. And so it's like, it's just more interesting. And I like how you can hold L2 and now, it's been the RPG games, but you can see the little gold dots or the white dots or the green dots. So you know how to easily get to your next objective without having to just go to the minimap all the time or have to use the highlighting eagle vision. And honestly, I like the removal of the minimap where you don't have that little circle in the bottom of your screen. I don't feel like it even needs it. And now that there's not tailing missions, both from the boat and in person for the most part, and, you know, maybe it's confusing to navigate at times, but you have the little pathfinder on the top of your D-pad. It'll give you the exact path. It looks a little weird and gross, obviously, but it's just a much easier way to get to your path now and not have to just look at that little mini map the whole time. Like, it's not Call of Duty, man. It's not Red Dead. It's like, I just want to be in the open world. I just want to know where I'm going. I like how I could just highlight things without having to go into eagle vision like I just mentioned. But anyways, guys, that's my video today. You know, if you guys have any thoughts or any other features you like or don't like, let me know. I'll make some features I don't like videos because, there are some features I don't like that much. And I'll be honest about them. So let me know, guys. Comment down below. Like, subscribe. Thanks for the support. More Black Flag Resynced coming your way.